This is gonna be like a video about games I didn't know like I had, right? So I'm collecting many games over the years, right? I collected, so many, and naturally I was looking through my collection yesterday, and I was like saying, okay, wait a minute, I didn't know like I had this game. Where did this game come from, and all that. So yeah, so like, share, subscribe. I share the video all over, right? For this video here, no, this is kind of like a different type of video. Here we go. The first one here is going to be black. So the game black, right? So I bought a Medal of Honor Vanguard, but inside of it is actually black. Sorry. So the game black, right? So black, right? Like I saw this case many times over the years. So black. The actual case itself, I remember it had bullets all over the cover. So I'm assuming black is like some sort of action game. Sorry, a shooting action game, right? So yeah, it's kind of weird because I didn't know. I forgot like I had black as well. So I bought this like a local pawn shop. I bought this, but I didn't know. Then I opened the case. I didn't know a black was in there as well. The game black, right? So yeah. So whosoever, again, the vendor or whosoever, the pawn shop guy, didn't check the case, right? But it's always good though, like when you get two games in one. This is two games in one by mistake. So yeah, next one is gonna be Origins Wolverine for the PS2. I know I always had the PS3 copy. I always had the PS3, but I forgot I had the PS2 version. The PS2 version of the game. It plays different. It's a very similar sequences to the PS3, but it plays different in its mechanics, gameplay style, art style, and all that. But yeah, X-Men Origins Wolverine for the PS2. Lots of the movie licensing games were for PS2 and PS3 or 360. So yeah, and usually the newer consoles are back then they had better overall gameplay. The gameplay was better. The sequences were better. The mechanics were better because it was more. It was actually a relatively newer. So it was relatively newer, right? And so yeah, this game as well. Another one's gonna be Star Wars. Sorry, Lego Star Wars 2 for the PSP. This was in the wrong case. I looked in the case and I'm like saying, okay, what is this doing here? So yeah, I believe it was a similar thing to Black, where I bought one game and I actually got two games in one, right? So yeah, so Lego Star Wars. I didn't know they made Lego Star Wars for the PSP. I forgot, right? I knew they're for PS2 and PS3 and 360. I have Lego Marvel, Lego Batman, but I never really played them. But yeah, Lego Star Wars 2, the trilogy. It is a trilogy, so it is. I'm assuming this is episode 2 from 2000 and what is that? 2003. So yeah. TG. So Tiger Woods a PGA Tour. I know nothing about golf, but I saw this game and I was like, okay, it's only $2. But I didn't know I had really, and the case, it was MLB 09, right? So yeah, I know nothing about golf, but yeah, so MLB 09, I have MLB 08, MLB 08, I have MLB 6, but I never, it was a wrong disc, right? I can disc, right? Yeah, Tiger Woods. Same idea here, which is virtual tennis for only $5. I bought it, and a tennis looks very fun, but I bought it at the wrong disc. It's Mercury. I believe this was, I can't remember. I think it was from Amazon or it was from her retro game store. But Mercury. So basically here Mercury. I can't remember. It was Mercury like an arcade platformer where I played as this ghoul. You're literally a Mercury. So you're literally Mercury, like this metal that's melted down, and then it's a platform. So you gotta make it onto platforms and all that. So yeah, that was one. NHL 13. I know very a little about hockey, but NHL 13. I think I played a demo. The only NHL game I played was of a demo. I think it was this, but I don't remember I had this. I don't remember I had this. Probably 5 years ago. The actual case for this game was damaged and I had to change the case. But the NHL 13, right? Sports games. Do they still make? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they still make NHL games, right? And they're by EA Sports, right? Let me know down below. So yeah, Xbox Arcade. So the Xbox Arcade. I'm not sure what this is though, but obviously a Pac-Man here, and yeah, this one looked very fun, but I didn't know. I forgot I had this. I totally forgot I had this. So arcade games, and you know, anytime you get a multiple games in one, that's a great deal, right? A multiple games, whether it be Crash Bandicoot or the Spyro a trilogy, right, or a God of War HD a collection, right? Yeah, there was a thing back in the day. It wasn't this. It was Jump. I think it was Jump Pack. So Jump Pack, you would get multiple demos, many demos in one, many. So many demos like one physical a copy of the game. So Xbox Arcade compilation disc, right? Xbox Live. So yeah, a multiple arcades. It looks very fun. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Share the video all over. Thank you.